Hi there, I'm Paris Christou from Toonboxstudio.com, and in this speed video I take this sketch and I render it into this. Hey there and welcome to this little short video that I've created for you, and this is just a little inking and coloring this sketch that I created a couple of months ago. Around mid-July. It was a sunny day, I'll never forget. And this image represents life and all the joys that life has to offer. It has a bit of a backstory behind this that I really want to share with you. So, picture this now. A couple of months ago, mid-July, I decided that I really wanted to go outside and go for a walk, Go for a nice little walk around the park, the local park, get some exercise going, get some fresh air. And whenever I'm alone, I like to always take with me a sketch pad so that after I've done my round, I can sit down and enjoy a couple of hours of sketching, practicing, maybe come up with some ideas for some future posts and stuff. So I'm walking around this park, I'm enjoying the day, getting my exercise going. I finished my round and I'm looking for a bench, right? A nice little bench so I could sit down. But it was a hot day, so I wanted a bench that had some shade, And I found this one bench. It was by the walk path. And it had this massive tree with these branches, hovering over with all the leaves and stuff over this bench, casting a lovely shadow. So I sat down, Got my sketch pad out. I had my bottle of water with me. And I was just doodling away, sketching some ideas and stuff. And then I see this lovely family. They're a few yards away from me. There was a mother and a father and their children. And here's the thing, they were, having some family time, playing and stuff, running around, being active, and the kids were playing hide and seek, throwing a ball, playing catch, kicking a ball and stuff, bonding time with the family. It was so nice to see, and I was really happy to see that. And the reason why I was really happy to see that is because I've noticed how lately, this past decade, for example, how society has changed a lot, especially to the younger generation, especially towards children, because of how technology is now taking over our world. But don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of technology. I'm a fan of science. I'm a fan of evolution. But I believe there's a time and a place for it, What I don't like is seeing how technology can take over a child's life, It's kind of like it's stealing away that child's childhood. You know what I mean? Today's kids, they're just like zombified, right? Behind a tablet or a laptop or something, right? Or mommy and daddy's cell phone for hours all day. And I find it a shame because these are the best years of their life. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to be playing on a laptop or on a tablet because they're awesome, right? But I don't feel like that should be their world. Like just that, my days, us kids in my days, we used to come home from school and mum and dad would make us a little snack, like a little sandwich, and you'd eat that sandwich whilst watching a cartoon on the TV. But once you finish watching the cartoon and eating a snack, we'd be outside in the garden, right? We'd be outside being active, running around, keeping fit, getting our minds to think for itself, playing games, experimenting, creating stuff. Our next door neighbors' kids will come around, so we'd be bonding and forming memories as well. The little things in life, the joys that children should be enjoying in their childhood before that goes away, before they start becoming adults, right? The best years of their life. So, I was really happy to see that family that keeping those principles and those morals and teaching those principles and morals to their children and seeing those kids being active instead of just sitting on a couch behind a tablet all day. And here's the thing though, the funny thing was that, picture this, right? Imagine this family and next to them there's this huge, massive lake, And by the lake there was this family of ducks, So imagine this, picture this, right? You've got a mother duck and her little ducklings behind her, right? They were following her, they were swimming around, playing, having fun. Family time, right? And it was so cool to see a human family and a duck family doing exactly the same thing. It was so nice to see, seriously. And that's what inspired me to create this image. And so this image represents life, represents the joys of life. I already knew the pose that I wanted. And I chose cherry my female character there to be to represent like a mother figure, and the animal characters representing children. I knew that I wanted her to be doing a piggyback type storytelling image, yeah? And my goal was to really push the line of action through her body, to really exaggerate those curves of her body, you know, push them as much as possible so I can really get that nice rhythm and flow throughout this pose to make it look as joyful as possible. And also, I wanted this image to be very colorful. I mean, I wanted really vibrant colors, because colors to me represents life, it represents emotions, right? So I thought it would be ideal to combine the two, the pose, the storytelling image with vibrant colors. This is an image that represents life and the joys of life, and I hope you enjoy it. Here's the final image. Check it out. I hope you like it. Do me a favor, give this video a nice thumbs up. And if you want to learn to draw the way I draw, or my style, or learn to digital paint the way I do, go over to my website. It's called Toonboxstudio.com. It has over 100 hours worth of video training for you, and you can join a nice community of over 5,000 active students. Anyways, I'm Paris Christou from Toonboxstudio.com, and I'll see you very soon. Bye-bye for now.